Alright guys, we're here to talk about something really exciting today. And of course, I'm talking about Facebook Horizons. Now, it's obviously in private beta right now. It's an invite-only beta. And actually, I don't even know how I got in because I didn't actually... I mean, I applied for the beta like all of you guys did, but I didn't actually get an email like you're supposed to saying, hey, you've been accepted. I was actually just scrolling through after playing some games last night. I actually was scrolling through the App Store and I saw Facebook Horizon sitting in there. And I was like, wait, what? So I clicked it, hit download, and I immediately expected, I was like, watch, I'm going to open this, and as soon as I log in, it's going to tell me my account doesn't have access to actually use this. So I didn't expect to actually be able to do it, and then when I got in there, I was actually able to log in and experience what Facebook Horizon is like in this early beta. Now, I remind you again that what you're going to see here today is still an invite-only beta, and it is an early access beta. So things are still being changed, things are still being added. We don't even know when this thing is actually going to launch yet for sure. But I'm going to give you guys an early preview here on what I saw in Facebook Horizons, what the experience is like when you dive in, some of the games that you can actually play while you're in there, and just give you guys a feel of what you guys can expect once this comes out. So let's go ahead and dive in.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.
So you can see here that this is the intro and where you actually land when you get into Facebook Horizons. You can see here on the side here you get like the introduction of respecting everyone, to be considerate, always be that. And then the safety thing of telling you that they could be remotely observing and recording your environment if someone flags inappropriate behavior or content. And just check back here to learn about new experiences and upcoming events when they post them right here. So, and then here on the right is where you can edit your avatar. If I pull this up real quick, so you guys can take a look, we can walk over here. These are the body types and skin tones that are in here right now. These are the faces that are in here. If you want to take a look at all the different faces that are in here currently. Then of course you can change your eyes, the color, all that kind of stuff. Shape of your eyes. Nose, lips. Then you got the hair. Bunch of different hairstyles and the colors, of course. So all these hairstyles are in here now. And then I think we missed a few in the beginning. You got some of these. Did I just accidentally change my hair? Yep. I did. I gotta put that back. Actually, I don't have to save. And then the eyebrows that you can do right here if you want. Different eyebrows that you have. And then clothing. You got some shirts right now. And different colors. Some sweatshirts and t-shirts. And different colors that you can select above or down below. And then we got glasses if you need to wear glasses, sunglasses, and regular glasses and stuff. So, and you can choose a color for that. So that's basically where the edit the avatar is. You can see here how the avatars look. And the avatars in this game look fantastic when you see them. And you'll see them now when we get into the world. So this is where everyone usually jumps right in. But before we jump in there, if you look at your watch here, if I turn my hand around, you can actually see that you have 4 different options here. So this is where you could turn your mic on and off. So if you pop that up, this is actually the people area. So if I pop this up, this will show all your friends on your friends list. This will show people that are nearby in an area that you're in. It will show suggested and pending and stuff like that. So that's what that does. And then if you open this up, I'm sorry, this is where we were. I didn't realize we went to the same place. So if you go here to worlds, this is all the featured worlds that you can see. You can see what's being featured by Facebook in here. All the different worlds that are being created. You can see what's popular now. You can search for worlds up here, and there's tags about what they are: PvP, puzzle, stuff like that, and best creator worlds. And here you can also tap right here. You can actually create your own if you want. So if you want to start creating your own, and that is what that menu is. And then here, this little block function is actually cool. Basically what this does, you're in the safe zone. Here you can easily access safety features like mute, block, or report if necessary. So you can kind of go in here and nobody can actually see you. and or talk to you or anything like that, and you can report people and kind of like be invisible in the world while you're walking around and doing things, so you don't have to worry about, you know, being confronted by other people and talking and stuff. So let's go ahead and join the Plaza for the first time here. Or my second time, but first time on the video. So this is the social hub area where everyone starts. And you can see this is really cool too. Put your hands in and hold for a party and explore Horizon together. So if you put your hands in together with whoever you're with, up to 8 people can join a party, and then you can kind of like move together anytime you go somewhere, and it will pop up like a menu saying, hey, you know, your party's leaving and joining this world. Do you want to go with them? And you can continue talking to each other. Even if you exit Horizons and go to another app, it will still let you continue and you know, continue talking to each other, which in my opinion is how it should be. That's how party chat and voice chat works when you're on Xbox. No matter what game you're playing, you know, the conversation continues, and that's exactly how they want this to be. So that's really cool. And you can see here when we join the Plaza, you jump right in here. You can see welcome to the Plaza. The Plaza is the gathering point for joining with friends, meeting new people, and finding featured worlds. So you can see.
Hey, are you a YouTuber?
Yes, I am. Hi.
Hey.
So you can see here that this is the landing spot here, so you can compete. This is where we start here in the area. This is the hangout spot here on the left. Straight ahead is the explore section, and then to the right is the competition section. So we'll explore those at the same time here in a minute. This is telling you how the doors work. You can go in here and visit different featured worlds that Facebook is, you know, kind of showing off right now. Featured creators. And then when you're done, you can always return to the Plaza and open up the Worlds tab, which is the tab I just showed you before here on your hands. So if you open this up, you can kind of see the worlds here, and you can always return back here if you want. And the Plaza's sitting right there. So
I'm a camera.
let's go ahead and explore over here. This is the party thing I was talking about before. But if we go into here,
Party off.
these are the different worlds. You can see how many people have visited this before. Let's actually start off here with Balloon Bash. And let's go ahead and visit this world here.
Yay!
This might be a good time to show off the blocking feature too. But yeah, there's a lot of different worlds in here to explore. I'm logged into this really early, and this being in beta, there's not a lot of people in the main social hub right now, as you saw. But this is really early in the morning. You know, like the other side of the world isn't even awake yet. So this was really popping yesterday at night when I was in here. Your voice travels further in this world as well as extended voice settings, so you can kind of hear everybody in the different sections. What's up? So let's go ahead and grab a gun here. You can see our goal here.
Yeah, the guns are cool.
Let's go into the ready zone.
You wouldn't expect Facebook to have a gun game. I think it's Facebook is where my mom hangs out.
Alright.
We're on the same team?
Alright, so you got to run around the map, and you got to get as many points as possible by hitting these targets. So
There's nobody here.
So this game is up to 4 players that you can come in here and play. You can kind of jump around, and I just fell into the water. Where are these targets at? And you can change these settings.
There's only 1 minute left.
We can do to not just be teleport. Got that one. So you can see all the different targets. I'm assuming blue over there is worth more. And the longer you hold it, the more further the thing goes here. Let's go this side.
You never miss.
apparently can't hit that one at all. And then it tells you who won based on color. So I was red. I got 1,500. Wow, I only won by 100 points.
No fair.
And you can see here what the point values and stuff were. So you can go right back here to the plaza, as you can see.
Good game.
So we'll go back to the plaza.
I'm going back to the plaza too, because I like to be on camera. I mean, I'm on camera anyways, because Facebook's recording.
So we're actually going to show off the blocking feature because as much as I want to talk to people, right now I do not because we're recording this video. So we're going to actually show off how you can block someone so you can at least not hear them. So once we get back in here and we see him, show you guys how that works. So this is a good time to show this off. And it will show you take action. And then you can mute that person real quick, and they can't hear or talk to you right now. So I can just mute him. I'm not going to report him or block him, obviously, but I do want to mute him so I can't hear him anymore, at least. And go back. So now, at least, I can't hear him as I'm talking. Hello. Oh, they left. Oh, no, there you are. So you guys can see how cool the avatars look.
Hi, how are you?
And how awesome the... you know, lip moving is when you're talking and stuff, so it's really cool. Let's go ahead and check out another game over here. What is in another world here? Team up and take over CyberCo Arena. Coordinate with teammates to gain control of the strategic areas. Let's actually go over here, because I heard some good stuff about this right here. It's a blacksmith dungeon. So let's go ahead and check out what this is. Find ore, make swords, and sell them. Let's see what this is about. Blacksmith the dungeon. So you can see he can still follow you around and stuff, but at least he can't hear you, or you can't hear them. So that's an easy way to mute someone if they're constantly talking to you. Or if you block them, they just won't show up in the world at all. But I'm not going to do that, obviously. Everything you see in Horizon was made by people like you. Make shapes, build a house, entire worlds with Horizon's creation tools. To get started, go to the creation tab. So, yeah, I'm really excited about diving into the creation tools and seeing what that is all about, because... you know, I could see myself, you know, maybe building a house or a world that, you know, us as Oculus members can join. So this is a really dark area here. Really cool. Let's go ahead and grab this and go into here. I don't know exactly what we're supposed to do in here. But it does look really cool in here. There's a lever over here. But it doesn't actually do anything yet. There we go. We got something to play with here.
Hello.
Hey.
What's this?
I'm trying to figure out what we do in here.
Let me show you how to mine. Let me show you how to mine, boys.
Let's go.
Mine, boys.
All right. So you come down here and mine with them. Gotcha. $500 to unlock the door. All right. You gotta mine $500 to unlock more parts. Apparently, they only had two of these.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Two of these hammer things. I'm assuming we went to go put those away. Let's go back up and see. How this is working.
Come on, work. Yes, it worked. Bring me copper. Oh.
Oh, there's one.
Come on, work. Yeah. We have this.
What do you do with that? You put it over. Where do you put that one?
This over here. Come on, go in there. Go in there, you stupid. got so many. Oh, I got
Nice.
gold. I got gold. My gold.
And then the gold goes. Okay, so you
That
can
was
put the gold
gold.
in there, and then I guess there's an objective over there that you have to reach $500 to unlock another door to get to another section, basically.
Yeah, I think you're. Need a hammer. Need a
Nice.
hammer. There we go. Horse hammer.
This is a really cool mining area. It looks really
Oh,
cool.
there we
in here.
go.
But let's go ahead and
There we
jump back in.
Sorry, I got this. Sorry, I have to.
So let's go ahead and go into that world so we can take a look out, what that world is like. Let's go ahead and go into this cafe and see what the cafe is like. It seems like it's one of the more popular ones. I haven't visited it before. But you can imagine how big this, how big this can be. And from what I heard, the worlds can be really big. Like, I was talking to a couple of people last night, and the worlds can be huge. So people can get really creative and do a lot of cool stuff in here. So I'm definitely excited for what the future holds. Crazy Lex Cafe. Grab an item and stick it to your head or body. Okay. This is a really cool place. You can see how big this place is, too, as I was just talking about how big places can be. Oh, look at this. Very nice. Alright, so grab an item and stick it on your head. Or body. Oh, wow, this is awesome. You stick it on your body and it's like you're gliding. That's hilarious. And then if you take it out, let's see if we get this magic carpet ride. Can you grab this one? Maybe not. What if we grab this car that I just grabbed before? Oh, wow. Now I could wear it. This is cool. So you can imagine, once this place opens up and it's not in private beta and this is all full, like how much fun this would be with people just kind of hanging out. And you could see how awesome the graphics look in this game. Visually appealing. The blue water, you can see how much there is to explore too. Like up there, like I said, this is expansive. You can go up here. Let's see if we can get a higher view from the top over there. To the Tree of Love in the Windy Peninsula. Oops. Let's go ahead and go up here. And this might be a good time actually to show off how you can actually change your settings.
Your gamer.
What's up?
I want to help you from that Oculus guy because he's gonna come after you. Try to find
That guy?
you.
That's fine. I already muted him. So I can't hear him. So if
Okay.
he finds me, I can't hear him. So that's fine by me. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to record a video and I can't have him like speak every 3.5 seconds. If it wasn't for me recording a video, then I wouldn't care.
Yo.
Alright.
Yeah, my name's Jay Randy, by the
Nice.
way. I'm actually, I'll
Thanks.
leave you be. I'll leave you be.
Alright, so you can see here in the settings, you can actually come in here and look at the locomotion settings. So you can do the teleportation, which is what I'm doing now. We're going to switch this over to slide. Slide, push and hold the left thumbstick to walk continuously in any direction. And decide how much you want to turn when pushing the left thumbstick. So we're going to change this to continuous. So you can see all the options here. Select how much comfort assistance you want. None. Comfort assistance visual style. And teleportation mode, instant teleport or dash teleport. So a lot of different options in here. Sliding direction, sliding speed, normal, and now you can jump. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out what this looks like now. Let's get out of this. So now we're just walking. So this is much better than the teleporting around we were doing before. Much faster to get around too. So thank God for these options. But this looks awesome up here. They did a really good job with this world. And like I said, just look how expansive and huge this world is compared to, the likes of like Alt Space and Rec Room and stuff. From the stuff I've seen, this is a much bigger world. Sure, obviously this isn't like completely detailed yet, but look at that faraway island that you obviously can go to and check out and see what that's about. Like, you don't even know what secrets are in here. Like, there could be some hidden objects to mess with in here, like the ones that we were playing with before. But yeah, you can see the view that we have in the other island in the far distance, and the little cafe down there and stuff. So this is really cool. But we will come back to this world a different day. Let's go ahead and go back, so in an effort of showing you guys as much content as possible. Let's see what else we got going on. The Jungle Adventure Shape Labs is a party game. So let's see, Crazy Legs Cafe, which is where we are. Follow her. Chill Out Space. I met her yesterday. And she showed us our space, and her space is really cool. Ramen Boss Apartment, Scripting Basics. All the Wild West Heist, which is a puzzle game. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out this Shape Labs. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to play it, though, because it sounds like you actually need people. And I don't know if we're going to find people right now, with this being a closed beta and being limited. And people are probably just coming in here to work on their own worlds as opposed to visiting other worlds right now, considering the stage of this.
Welcome to Shape Lab. Are you ready to test your building skills? Call up your friends and gather around the table and build some silly prompts.
Let's see what we got going on here. Shape Labs appoint a chief scientist for each round. The chef scientist is given a prompt that they'll call out for players to build. At the end of the round, the chief scientist picks the best interpretation.
What are you waiting for? Grab your friends and let's build.
And then you get some prizes here. Cool. So you can unlock some stuff depending on how many games you play. That's awesome. Looking for more prompts. The words pack, smelly food packs, virtual reality pack. All right, that's cool. So you can see.
All right, now I think you're just dilly-dallying. Let's start
You can
building.
see how we're in here, and
Welcome to Shape Labs, a party game about ridiculous
Unfortunately.
interpretations. Using the prompt that you're given, build the silliest thing that you can. You can use the A and B buttons on your controller to stretch and scale the object. The judge will then choose the one that they like the best.
yeah.
Let's
So this
play.
is a really cool game that I definitely want to try again.
Right, players? Are
So
you ready
Bubbly
to build?
Dog.
Judge, let them know what the prompt is.
So you can kind of grab these and just start like building a shape. And I'm currently the judge, and I would grab these and do a bubbly dog. So I can do something like this.
Let's build.
Maybe like. Maybe do something like this. This is not easy to do, by the way. And then kind of have his little head and legs, you know. That's not great, but you know. But yeah, if there was more people in here, you can see that you can play this with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in here, and then there's a judge. This is like Cards Against Humanity meets like puzzle blocks. So this is really cool, and I can't wait to dive in here with people and play this. This will definitely be a lot of fun, a lot of hilarity.
I guess. I actually didn't know I would run into you.
Where'd you
Oh,
go?
crap.
Oh, hey,
Like, I didn't know I would run into
it's
you.
all right.
again.
I was actually just checking this out, which I
what?
realized that obviously I can't really do without other people in here. I think I'm the you have to do the bubbly dog, and I'm supposed to be the judge. I think
I'm a bubbly
that's a
dog.
lot. That's a lot
He's
better than
bubbly,
mine
Bubbly dog.
that I destroyed.
Me. The bubbly dog.
Just waiting for this clock to expire to see. I'm
Well, like
assuming
it-
after the clock expires, it's going to tell me to pick one, and you're the only person I can pick, obviously. I'm assuming. So let's just see what happens
Yeah.
here.
Remember that? Hey, look, we have a new one.
Hey, amazing sub dog.
Alright,
He's
Oh,
all
he's muted.
Your favorite. Inspect the player's builds and place a trophy on the table of the person that you think
So
is the
best inventor. So yeah, how do I
Slimy.
place this on someone's table? I physically got to walk to them.
Yeah. Meh. Yeah.
All right, guys. So that's kind of like an area tutorial so far of what you guys can expect in here. Let's go ahead and get to the table, and I want to talk to you guys and give you more of an overview of what I've seen so far in here, what I think about my early impressions about this. But that gives you guys an idea of what kind of games you guys can expect, what you can expect when you guys come in here and maybe get early access into the beta with your friends. So let's go ahead
play
and
again.
dive in, and let's go ahead and take a look at what I think about my overall impressions at the table.
Alright guys, so that was a look into Facebook Horizons on the Oculus Quest here. Now, as you guys saw, there is a ton of potential with this thing. Even though there's not like a ton of people in there right now, so it's hard to sometimes, get in there unless if you're going in later at night, which is what I did the first time I played, and I was able to talk to people and stuff and get to know some people. What is in there and what people are creating is really, really, really cool. Some of the stuff that you guys saw, like the cafe that I brought you guys to, those mini games that were created by Facebook themselves, those are really, really cool, and it gives you guys an idea because they're using the exact same tools that you guys are going to be able to use once you dive in here. So those games that you saw can easily be replicated by yourself and creating other things, for other people to enjoy. And I can see that this thing is going to blow wide open when people get in there. And I'm really excited because the worlds can be so much bigger than some of the other worlds that you guys can see in games like Alt Space and Rec Room, where the worlds are just exponentially bigger. Like, you can do so much more with the worlds. And, the community features that are in there, like the whole reporting system and being able to mute people easily, all that stuff seems to be really, really good the way that it's being implemented. From what I've seen, creating the avatar and stuff is good. Hopefully they add some more options in there for your avatar, but what is in there is cool, and the avatars in this are outstanding. Oculus Venues came out with a beta for themselves and gave us a kind of a look into what these avatars were going to look like. I'm still waiting to get into that beta, so hopefully I'll get into that one soon to give you guys a look into that. But these are obviously replicating the exact same avatars as in here, and these avatars are awesome. When people are talking and their mouths are moving and stuff like that, and the way that they just look are really, really high quality, and definitely my favorite feature about Horizons is these avatars compared to the other games like Rec Room and Alt Space and stuff. These just look outstanding in this game. And I'm really excited for the future of this thing. I expected to get in here, and obviously what I'm looking for in Facebook Horizons to become is kind of what it is now, where you can go in there and there's a main social hub, you can talk to people and socialize and stuff, and then you can go into other worlds. And I hope that these worlds can continue to get better and more mini games come into here. And it's not just social spaces, but mini games you can play with people. But what I also hope it turns into is that eventually it's just a link into everything else that you can actually do on Oculus. So for example, if you get in there with a party and you can kind of just put your hands together really cool, up to 8 people, and join a party, and you're in Facebook Horizons, and let's say that you all want to go to a different experience. Let's say that there's another game on the Oculus headset that you all want to play, that you can easily in Facebook Horizons just go through a portal. If everyone owns the game, it asks you if you want to join, and you all go in there together, and you kind of just jump from app to app if you want. And then when you're done with that app, it kind of brings you back to Facebook Horizons. If you're done with that app, you regroup, and then you decide what other app you want to go into and continue doing that. I want Facebook Horizons to basically be the main hub that everyone drops into, Ready Player One was, and you kind of go in there, and that's where you access all your experiences. Not only the experiences created in Facebook Horizons, but also all the apps that you actually own on Facebook. Like Oculus Venues, it's fine if it wants to be a separate app, but it should definitely be integrated into Horizons, where you see signs for venues that are coming up and concerts are coming up. And if you go in there at the time that they're going to show up, and you actually go through a portal on Horizons, that it opens up venues and you all go into it together as a party and kind of join together. So those are the kinds of things that I want in there that currently aren't in there right now, that I hope is what their plans are, because that's what I want this to be. I want this to be like the holding space for everything Oculus when you go in there, and kind of let you access for everything else around them. So hopefully that's what their goals are. But what's in here is really cool. I'm really excited for the future of this thing. And the party system is really cool. It works like Xbox does and PlayStation does, where if you're in a party in Horizon and you actually quit Horizon and you go into another app, you can still talk to each other, because the party feature is obviously native into the Quest, and that's what Horizons is using, obviously. So you can continue talking to each other across all the apps, even if you exit one another and stuff, and do that. So a lot of cool social features already in Horizons. I'm excited to see how this grows and how this, more mini games come out and more of these places come out, and more importantly, more people get into here to have more people to talk to. And right now, the community that's in there is awesome. It's easy to talk to people, get their feedback on what they think, what they're creating and stuff. So really, really cool. I'll be going into this every day to check out what's new and to see what people are talking about. So, so that's it, guys. That's an early look into Facebook Horizons. If you guys have any questions about anything you guys have seen here today, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.
GamingTechie is the gaming tech. GamingTechie, gaming tech. Eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. GamingTechie is the gaming tech. GamingTechie.